The Prime Minister confirmed that somebody had deliberately taken control of that plane and then took it off course. He refrained from using the word hijacking. What is the difference, and why didn't he use that word?
The difference is that we've moved on to another phase where clearly from corroborated facts, somebody actually turned off some of the equipment. That is new, and that is something that we have always been consistent about, being transparent, coming out with things which have already been corroborated. And basically now we need to establish what actually happened. And there are many possibilities. But whether it's a hijacking, whether it is intentional, whether it's under duress, whether there are some psychological reasons, who did it.
But that is still open to you.
They're still open to us, yes.
I think the other question that people were saying is who, and not just why. Who would have had that skill to understand how to turn off a transponder, how to effectively make this aircraft mute to the outside world, and then be able to escape detection across different countries to not be detectable by radar.
Exactly.
Who is this person?
I would like to know too. And basically we won't know until we get all the facts, and it will be irresponsible for us to name any names.
But
there'll be a lot of speculation out there, and I think it to be fair to the investigation. Anything revealed now which has not been corroborated will affect the investigation, and it's to be fair to the families.
But I think it's those families who do want to know. Certainly,
of course, but they do not want to know facts which may later on be found out to be untrue.
You're going to go right back to the passenger manifest. Let's talk about the crew manifest, because if it would require such extensive knowledge of aviations and also the skill to pilot a plane, of course it's no surprise that the two most obvious candidates are your captain and the first officer.
But it doesn't mean that anybody else could not be a candidate too. And like I said from the beginning, the whole manifest on all the passengers on that list are those which we are screening from day one. But the Prime Minister indicated today that we are, because of circumstances and corroborated facts, we are now intensifying our investigation on the personalities involved, and that has clearly been indicated to our police especially. And I think we should allow some space for them to do the necessary fact-finding.
I want to quickly lead you back to the crew. MAS had gone through their profiles and insisted 24 hours ago that nothing stood out in those profiles, nor from their years of records there. You say that you don't want to speculate, but at the same time, as we speak, the police are now searching the home of the pilot. What's changed?
It doesn't mean that we have not also investigated the others.
In terms of that passenger manifest, and we had to go back to that again in light of the new developments, is there anybody who potentially stands out?
Well, I think it's not for me to say right now. And I've always been persistent from the beginning to be fair to everybody, notwithstanding all the speculation that's been out there, that we've only come out and verified things that have been corroborated. Even today's statement by the Prime Minister has been corroborated by international agencies, and when we are quite clear on that position, then we come out with it. Speculation at the beginning, 7 days ago, the fact that the plane landed in Nanning. I'm just reminding everybody the sort of things that were thrown out there. And we investigated, to be fair to the families out there. And this is where I'm reaching out to the passengers who I wanted to meet actually. I wanted to go to Beijing yesterday. But with this opportunity, I get a chance to actually convey how sincere we are in wanting to get to the bottom of it, but also be responsible in our approach.